it's Alicia. I'm just waiting to see if my friend Ghenet is on here and see if I can invite her to join me. All right, I see share broadcast. Let's see if this works. Otherwise, maybe I need to download the StreamYard app, maybe on my phone, and go from there. Okay. Ghenet, are you here? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I have this icon. I'm going to see if I can take a screenshot so you can see what the icon looks like. Because when I was watching the videos of how to do this, that icon is like a person and then a picture of another person. All right, there we go. Add. It says adding. And excited. Oh.
Hello. Oh my goodness. So I guess it's only showing. Oh, do you see me? Goodness. So I guess it's only showing. Oh, do you see me? All right, hold on. Let me get off of the one on my computer.
Okay. Yeah, I can plug this into my phone, and so we don't get that echo. You look beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't have my tripod with me because I was thinking I could do this from my computer, but
yeah, me too.
Apparently it's not letting me. Like I don't have those icons on the computer. Well, I don't know if I can plug this into my phone.
I don't either. I'm not sure if I have to do something else. But it's official.
Let's see if we can get this to work. There's a little bit of a these need to charge, so okay. Yeah, but I had the headphones that I got specifically for the computer, which I can't use now, so it's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So, but it's good to be here. I'm glad we finally got it working.
I am too. All right. Oh, I just lost you. No. Okay, that icon there. Add. Into my camera. Yes. Add. If you're watching live or you're watching the replay, thanks for your patience. We're just learning how to do this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Clicked on the wrong thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do the honors?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So this is my friend Ghenet Lee-Yong. She's a wonderful, talented author and a loving mother, and just fantastic with hiking and body and mind wellness. She does many other things, but we met. We have a lot in common. We met in Shanda's writing group, and we wanted to do something together. So Ghenet had this great idea to come on here and do lives together and start just sharing a little bit about us and hopefully helping in the process and just reminding that there's a lot of good still out there. We can de-stress, and it doesn't have to be a really formal production. So I hope that you like it. Ghenet, take it away.
Thank you. And I'm glad to be here. And to be fair, it was our idea. I think that we have both kind of been on the same wavelength for a while and wanting to work together for a while on something, but timing just hasn't been right. So finally, and then also there were like things that we kind of put out there that was like, no, it doesn't feel like what we really want to do. And then when we were talking, and Alicia was like, I really think it should just be really positive. And because we could go off on tangents about all kinds of things, but if the spin on it is how can we look at it from a positive point of view, or how can we use it to propel us into forward movement and doing something that's great for us and for people around us, then that should be where we go, and not taking things on kind of a negative look or outlook. So, because I think we both deal with some heavy topics,
Yeah.
Alicia's book is amazing. And, my personal experience was that hers came out right around the time that my daughter was having really bad anxiety issues, and she was going to therapy. And I won't say too much about it because, I don't want to do her story unless she approves of it. But I gave that book to my daughter as a gift, and it really was very helpful, for what she needed. And because Alicia just really comes from understanding mental health and mental health issues and crises and all the different things that come with that. Do I take medication? Do I not take medication? And, and then all the stuff that you feel as a person dealing with those types of things. So, so I'm happy to be here to do this with Alicia, because I think we both strongly believe that the world needs more positivity, but sometimes just being positive isn't enough. Seeing it implemented and really learning the steps to implement positive right action is really important, because it's just those little things that you can do every day that become weekly things, that become monthly things, and all of a sudden you look back a couple of years and your whole life has changed because of those little steps.
Absolutely. I love that. I can't think of who said it, but I really like the quote that says, the books that you read now are who you will become, like who you will be in 5 years. Yeah. And that was kind of true for me, because I went from, reading suspense and mystery to self-help, self-help and emotional intelligence and all of that. And I was just on that kick for quite a while. And when I found you and saw what you were doing, and you have so much knowledge on just like the brain in general, you just surpass me. So I can learn a lot from you in that way. And also, I have tried to get into like exercise routines and such, and it's so difficult. When I was going to 9 rounds, that was like the only time I was consistent, and I loved it. But I don't have 9 rounds anymore. But I have some equipment, and I was trying to use that. And then, as some of you know, I had surgery on my feet, so that slowed me down a bit. And then my family, my in-laws and my husband and I, we went to Mexico, and we were so active while we were in Mexico. Like, we were walking everywhere, and it was, especially in the airports, having to go up all those stairs and everything. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm getting winded. But having that experience, like, it allowed me to kind of get that momentum going. Mm-hmm. There's a little feedback. Okay, just appreciate that. So now I just need to get it going again, because when we came home, Chris got sick, and then I got sick, and now I'm recovering. So yeah, I think talking with you more often and everything's going to help me build my momentum, just like your nature immersion workbook. I did this once upon a time in a notebook because I didn't want to write in the pretty pages. And I definitely need to do it again, because here in Michigan, it's still kind of cold. The weather doesn't know what it wants to do. So I definitely want to get back into these just simple, just walking and being able to track, the distance or the time. And I believe on one of your videos, you're walking for weight loss on Monday. I ask what your thoughts were on exercise bikes.
Yes,
Because
yes, I
I
remember
was
that.
starting to use that and it wasn't hurting my foot.
Oh, that's
So I don't know if you
great.
want to say a little bit about that.
Oh no, I mean, I think exercise bikes are great. I have a pedal. I don't know if I can get it here under my desk. And I will, it's just a really simple little pedal. And I will use that, you know, like if I have many days at work where I just have meetings. Like I'll have these back-to-back meetings and it's like all I can do is get up to use the restroom before the next one starts, you know? And so I'll have that pedal and I'll use it. It's just a very low impact way of keeping your body moving. It does help to keep your heart rate up. But if you're using like an actual bike, you can get much more of a workout with that than you can like on this little pedal, which is really great. My only thing about bikes is that you're still sitting at some point.
Yeah.
But if you have an actual, I guess depending on the kinds you have, you can stand up, you know. So, but you know, I think bikes are great too. I just love walking and hiking, so that will always be like my go-to. But I know a lot of people who've had success with cycling. It's really, really good for them. And you know, my own experience as far as like we were talking about when you were really active and consistent, the same thing with me. I was going to this gym called Train 615, and it was a group hit workout. So we would all go in, and there were, you know, there could be 5, there could be 3 people, but sometimes there was as many as 10, and we all had our little spaces, and we would go through all these different exercises.